All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Check it out. I want to talk about New Zealand. And the reason why I want to talk about New Zealand is because it's simple. New Zealand is a country that has been utilized against us. And they talk about the policies that New Zealand has, and they kind of shame you. How dare you have a rifle? How dare you have a firearm? Don't you know about New Zealand? You know, cops don't have guns. They drive around with no guns. You know, they banned all semi-automatic weapons. Well, what happened? What really happened? Is New Zealand a place of heaven? Does nothing happen there? Should everyone move to New Zealand so we could live in happiness and hug each other? No, the reality is not. The reality is that it's still crime. People are still killing each other. Why? Because we are evil. Humankind, many of them, are evil, right? Killing is not something that you do because you have a firearm. Killing is something that people do because their heart is wicked, right? They're being utilized by the devil. Have nothing to do with guns. Have nothing to do with knife, access, or anything else. But again, Democrats use New Zealand as an example to shame you, Americans, crazy people with guns. Let me show you something before I get into that. Check it out. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. So back in 2019, crazy guy, always crazy guy, walked him into a place of worship with a gun, killed a bunch of people. And not only he did that, he actually live streamed the event. Horrific. Horrific. You should never, we should never see that. Should never happen. But unfortunately, like I said, there is bad people out there. So the response was simple. A complete semi-automatic ban of assault rifles in New Zealand. And again, you see here the president of New Zealand, she was talking about it 2019 when she gave that announcement, and she talked about that. And again, you know what? Here's the thing. Like I said, Democrats have used this to tell us, well, New Zealand did it, so we could do it too. No, sir, I don't think so. So guns were banned, semi-automatic, assault rifles. What happened? Did crime stop? Absolutely not. And in fact, I did the video about maybe a year or so ago where a police officer, two cops, pulled over a guy with no guns. Who came out with that idea is beyond my understanding. So what happened to the cop? He got shot and killed because he didn't have a gun. The bad guy has a gun. Let me tell you something, and I don't mean to offend you. I don't mean to treat you like a little kid, but you ain't that big compared to a gun. A gun will win against you. I thought everybody knew that. Apparently, some members of our government don't understand that very basic concept. But again, you know, police officers stopped this guy, and what happened? Guy shoot him. I believe he shot his partner as well. Again, cops had a firearm in the trunk of the vehicle. Not good enough. And there was a big hunt for this guy. I don't remember if the guy had him or not, or grabbing him now, arresting him or not. I don't remember what happened out of that. But again, you know what? Big shooting resulted on semi-automatic and assault rifles ban. Police officers got shot because he doesn't have a firearm. And now this happened right here that I'm going to show with you guys. And it's insane. Really insane. I want to play a video here for you guys to see.
Cool. Yeah, this was a terror attack in the middle of the afternoon at a supermarket in a quiet neighborhood of Auckland in New Zealand. A man grabbed a knife from a shelf and just started stabbing people randomly. He stabbed 6 people before he himself was shot dead. Sadly, 3 of those people are now in the hospital in a critical condition. But what is extraordinary here is that he was already on a terror watch list. He had extremist views, an ISIS sympathizer, and for that reason, he was under constant police supervision. So actually, police were at the supermarket at the time. They just thought he was going shopping. Now, it's understood that he was a Sri Lankan national. He'd been in New Zealand for 10 years, been put on the terror watch list 5 years ago. And so there are big questions now in New Zealand around just how you can monitor these kinds of people to keep the public at large safe.
There you have it. So again, it's interesting to talk about this topic right here because one of the most stupidest thing that I ever hear is people making this comment. Well, you know what? If he would have had a gun, he would have killed more people. He only had a knife. No one has the right to hurt you. No one has the right to hurt you. So that is just so stupid when I hear people saying that. So no one have the right to hurt you, and you have the right to protect yourself. So again, like it puts me to a different level when I hear people say, "Well, if he had a gun, he would have killed more people." Well, are you willing to, take it for the team and allow somebody to stab you versus getting a gun and protecting yourself? It's insane. But I wanted to bring this to you guys because again, New Zealand is a place that is utilized by many people in the government to put as an example. They ban guns. That means nothing. People are still hurting people because, like I say, it is not a gun issue, it's a heart issue. And you, as an American, have the right to defend yourself, and you, as an American, have the right to protect yourself with a firearm if you make that decision. So, again, let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.